So in this video, I'm gonna do another society video, but this video is dedicated to something that happened in my life recently, maybe one or 2 weeks ago. And okay, so I'm taking care of a patient, right? If you guys didn't know, I work in a nursing home. So, it's this black girl that I work with, and her hair, she had a lot of weave in her hair, like dreadlocks weaves. And so, like, this one resident came out the room and started yelling at her. She was mad because she felt like we was making too much noise and we woke her up. 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. So she started going off on the girl. She's a black woman also. She started going off on the girl, saying, why do you black women do that to yourselves? Why do y'all put all this weave in y'all hair and do all these crazy hairstyles? Why y'all can't just wear y'all hair natural? From my experience, black women, most black women, not all black women, have rough hair pattern, hair texture, where, they make these perms and stuff to make their hair straighten, but it really damage your hair over time. And putting all them nasty chemicals in your hair or whatever. And, she was just going off, saying, like, why do black women do that to their hair? It's disgusting, on and on. And I seen many black women that put tracks in their hair. You can see their tracks. You can see their glue ends sticking out. And, they rock that. They rock that on a daily basis out in public. And then when they get hair, they get cheap hair that look like fake hair, look like it's glued in. Don't look even with your real hair pattern. Now I understand, when you got rougher texture hair, or you don't like the texture of your hair, whether it's nappy, straight, curly, and you want to put hair in your head. But it's mainly what like Asian people make their money off of black people, because black people buy their hair products. They buy that olive oil crap, olive oil perms and stuff like that. And a lot of their money is coming from black people. And I hear a lot of black people say Asian people don't appreciate black people, and we the one always giving them our money. Chinese food. Stuff from, we buy stuff on Amazon or eBay that's from China, stuff like that. And, I met probably like every now and then you run into a cool Asian person, but majority of them is like, they got a like F you attitude, or we don't like your kind of race. We just trying to make money. We trying to make a living, so we open up a hair store right here, Chinese place right here in the hood. Where we know colored people is going to buy their food. But anyways, what I want to talk about also too is how TV and people in society promoting a certain type of style of people, and they following it. Because the lady seemed like she got sick of black women being ratchet, having nasty looking hair, having their hair in for weeks and months. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And so she was just going on and on about that. And I kind of sort of, the only thing I agree is that black women, most of the time, is darker skin complexion, are copying each other. They grew up so used to putting perms in their head. Every week, every other month, put a perm in your head. They grew up putting tracks and glue and you know, all the other stuff into their head. And they don't make it look good. You know, they go out the house, you know, with it falling out. And that's how they grew up. And that's how they've been trained in society. Just like, you know, different culture people, you know, like Chinese people, they grew up learning how to do karate and worship the dragon, which is the devil. You know what I'm saying? They take that as their inheritance and keep moving it down. You know, they different cultures do that. They keep passing it down, so that's all they know. All they know is to worship Buddha. You know, that's all they know is to worship, you know, do sacrifices and stuff like that. But it get to a point where that's how you have society, and people are looking at other people and copying other people too much. People not being themselves. People not letting their hair be natural. You know what I'm saying? If you want to spice it up, that's cool. You know, I ain't sweating on that. You put a little blonde in it. You know what I'm saying? Put a little color in it. You know, that's fine. But in this generation, you have darker skinned people, you know, going overboard, putting a whole bunch of different colors, you know, and it's not even a red hair. It just looked like a wig. It looked like some glued on stuff. But that's how, you know, the devil keep people, in a certain society mind frame of you should look like this, you should dress like this because you're a certain color, you're a certain race. That's the only part I really agree on. You know, and then the other part, you know, I didn't, you know, I agreed or didn't, that I was kind of feeling her. I was understanding what the black lady was coming from, like, wear your hair natural, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got nappy coarse hair, you know, you got to try a lot of products to find which products that best fit your hair texture. You gotta make it curl, make it softer and stuff like that. You know, and I understand what she's saying because she had long dreads and stuff like that, twisty dreads. I mean, it seemed like, you know, when she first had them done, they looked nice, but it seemed like she had them in for over time. It could be many different reasons. She might try to let her hair grow. She might got nice hair. She might not like her hair. You know, she might have short hair. She might hate her short hair. She might got a little afro. But the point I'm getting is everybody, you know, a lot of these black women are getting this, like, ratchet look, you know, where it's like, it's not like good quality stuff, like good quality hair, you know what I'm saying, good quality dreads. So people be like, man, I like your wear hair, that's your wear hair, stuff like that. You know, and they all get the same hair pattern. Like today when I just came to get some pizza, I saw a girl to go on Wingstop. She had like a whole bunch of fake hair. You know what I'm saying? And it looked at fake because, you know, black women is not known for having hair all the way down their back. You know what I'm saying? They more known of having like maybe shoulder to the chin right here. You know what I'm saying? Not all black women, but like majority of them. But yeah, you know, this programming, you know, they see stuff on TV, they see all these fights and stuff and plays on TV, and black women starting to copy and like fighting and like gossiping and all this other stuff because they watching how what the next woman doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even see like darker skin complexion girls, black girls, real like straight blonde hair, yellow blonde hair, blue hair, real green hair. You know, making yourself look more ratchet, making yourself look like you belong in a strip club, making yourself not look presentable. You know, not making yourself look different, original, unique, natural. Everybody always trying to put fake stuff, fake eyelashes, you know, fake hair, fake boobs, fake booty. You know what I'm saying? just to make them look good. You know, that's self-worship. You know, that's going on a lot. Being your own God, being a God, is this generation. They promoting you can be your own God, you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can control people like that. That's why you got a lot of people in the industry got God in their name. You know, so yeah, that's just a story I just want to give you guys. Something I was thinking about, but I was feeling where she coming from. Like, yeah, you could have just wear natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know people may feel ashamed. They don't like different parts in their body and stuff like that. I mean, that's everybody. It could be everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you looking like the next black woman. You looking like the next, or acting or thinking like the next white woman or the next Indian woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not being yourself. You're not, and I understand if you love your culture or whatever, that's different. But when you start to have the same brain and mindset of thoughts and opinion and judgment as the majority of your population, of your race or the society, I mean, you got to look at it too. Like, everybody can't be different. Everybody can't have amazing talent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be famous. Everybody can't have a certain amount of money. You just can't. You know, that's the way how the world is rotating. But yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, you should be yourself and not copy other people, and do your own swag, do your own style. You know what I'm saying? People gonna think it's weird, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, because they so used to seeing a certain type of person look this way and dress this way. They look at you weird, like, why you dressing that? Why you wearing that? You weird. Or, you know, are you gay? You know what I'm saying? Are you this and that, this and that? You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta just work on finding yourself and being yourself and not being like the rest of society. Because a lot of these, even males, you know, guys, they being like what they see on TV. They figure that's in style, that's what's gonna get them places, you know. So they start acting and getting their hair a certain way, their clothes a certain way, and you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be different. So when somebody sees somebody different, you look original, you look unordinary, you look weird, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at you because people so used to seeing a certain type of race that they do this and do that and do that, they think they all do it. So when you have, like, for instance, like if you have like an Indian guy that believes in Yahweh, you know, like, it would shock a lot of people because, you know, they believe in that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He being different, you know, he being true to himself. You know, he going out of his box to find the real true God. You know what I'm saying? He not growing up, he not being like what his family taught him to worship, taught him how to dress. Oh, you got to date this certain type of girl. You can't date out of your race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you guys an example for you can understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Until then, you'll see me next video.